All right, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Taylor. Right now, I go by the Game Night on YouTube and Twitter. And I did notice that after I created that name and that account with that persona, that on YouTube I discovered that somebody else is also named Game Night or The Game Night, I can't remember. So I'm probably gonna change my name. I'm just gonna need to. But right now, before I've changed it, it is The Game Night. And this is something that I've never done before. As a matter of fact, I've never posted board game content at all. I've posted a lot of PS5 video game videos on like my regular or my video game Twitter account, the TP Gaming, or X, whatever you want to call it. A lot of like Rainbow Six Siege, old school stuff, Battlefield, some Call of Duty stuff, and then I've recently downloaded some pickleball videos to my regular YouTube account. So I've got kind of a whole mix of stuff. This is my first one getting into board gaming. I have a lot of board games and I love board games. I've been in the hobby since COVID. I've got 415-ish games, including all of the expansions that I have. I think I have about 350 like base games. So my collection has grown quite a bit. I watch a lot of YouTube videos of board game content. Never made my own video, and I don't know what made me want to start, but I got a couple of games delivered today, and I thought, like let me record like an unboxing video. I've seen a ton of them online, and just see how it goes. It's going to be raw, unedited. I don't have a team. I'm probably not going to spend a lot of time on the video editing it, so it's just going to be raw, uncut, me talking gibberish about role player. And I know I'm very, 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 very late to the game on this, and I don't have any D&D background. Never played D&D, so I never really had an interest in building a D&D character, which is essentially what role player is. And I just on a whim, I was just like, look, let me try this game out. I saw YouTube videos from some other gaming content creators, and I just was like, you know what? I love throwing dice. Dice Throne is one of my all-time favorite series of games. So I was just like, let me snatch this up. Let's throw some dice. Let's build a character. And then almost every review I saw out there said that you really needed at least one of the 2 expansions for this game to really enjoy it. And so that's what I did. I think this one got Monsters and Minions, got the most good reviews or more good reviews, and it just, I don't know, this theme, not that I'm, I don't know, into demons or anything like that, but this just seemed like it was more interesting and be more fun and more up my alley than like the themes of Familiars and Friends or whatever it was called. So that's what I got. And probably gonna, after I learn this, I'm not gonna put one of those excruciating videos on the web where I'm learning to play it and playing it at the same time, and then I'm gonna do a review. I'll probably play it a few times, and if this video gets a couple of likes and maybe somebody out there likes my content, I mean, everybody's got to start somewhere, right? I'm not saying I have aspiration to be a big time board game star, a content creator, but who knows? You never know these days. Somebody might like my content, and no telling where it'll go. But probably, so I'm going to play this a few times and get to learn. I'm going to learn it with the expansion, and then I'll probably come back and maybe do a playthrough / review, or maybe just a review, and then go from there. And I'd like to do some live streaming, live plays, solo plays. 80% of my plays I think are solo, so I thought that's why, hey, this was a really good solo game, really good for solo, so let's try it out. But I'll do that later, another time, another gameplay video and review later after I've played it. But for now, I'm just going to unbox it for you and show you what's in it. Rule book. And I've heard good things about these rule books. Also have lockup from this same publisher, and that rule book was really thin, really easy to learn and follow through, and made very well, I thought, and illustrated very well. So it's probably going to be exactly the same. But these are the player boards. This one's already kind of punched, but you've got coins. I don't know enough about the game to really know what you do with the coins, but these are your player boards. You punch these out, obviously, and then put your dice in there, different colored dice as you're building your characters. But you've got 1, 2, there's a human. And these are, I think, double-sided. You got female on one side and male on the other. So there's that. There's 1, 2, 3. I guess it needs to be like that. 3, the elf class. 4, halfling. 5, the orc class. You got the 6th. 6 is the dwarf class. 6. So you get 6 classes in the base game. You get to choose one of those 6 to create, and then also on each board, you've got your alignment section for your alignment card, class card, backstory card, which all plays into how you're going to score this character at the end of the game. But what I say, 6 classes, and then you've got some cards in here, play sequence cards, and then some dice drafting cards in this stack. And the quality of these cards in these particular games, like cartographers, like the Thunderworks game, Lockup, man, I love the quality of these cards. So and I forgot I mentioned Lockup earlier, but I also have cartographers. Production quality on Thunderworks games, I think, is really good. But these are your market cards. It's a nice stack of market cards. What did I say this was? Play sequence cards. And your alignment cards here, these little bitty, these are all regular size, and then you got these little mini, I don't know what you call these, little mini alignment cards. I think you use these dice when you're for your alignment cards and to track some of those stats, those cubes. And then here's your bag of dice. I said I like to chunk dice. There's a lot of dice in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors worth of dice. So one of these, I guess, is going to be the market dice, or maybe the combat dice. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know enough about the game. But you got 6 different colors, 6 different attributes. So there's an extra color. I'll have to get in and figure out what that's all about. But nice, pretty dice. I love the colors. And then nothing but Ziploc bags to store everything in, and a draw bag for the dice. And then you put a bunch of dice in here, and you draw them out of the bag, roll them, and then set them up to draft them for the character build. But that's the base game. 6 characters, some nice cards, nice big bag of dice, and the player board. And then I'm not going to put all this stuff back in there perfectly, because I'm going to punch all this in a minute. But that's the base game role player unboxing, and now role player Monsters and Minions expansion. Same deal with the rule book, almost exactly the same, looks almost exactly the same. And these are almost the same punch outs, and there's some coin falling out. But you've got the same sort of deal here. You've got some more, it looks like another, more selections of classes. You've got a dark elf class. You've got a gnome class. Again, same male and female, yep, male and female options there. And then you've got a Bastia class, a little leopard with cat looking thing. And then you've got a construct class. And a Wrathborn class. Oops. These tokens actually have, yeah, so some of these tokens, when you punch them out, they're just throwaways. But this token looks like it's got a -1 on there. That's going to be a keeper token. So there, what is this, 6, what was this, 5 more? Yeah. So there's 5 more classes to choose from in the Monsters and Minions expansion. And then another huge deck of cards. This is going to be your, I guess, the Minions deck. Nice thick deck. This deck looks bigger than the base game deck, but this these look like Minions. These are attack cards. That's a nice stack of attack cards there. Then you've got monster cards. And like I said, I've yet to play this. I haven't watched a lot of gameplay videos, but I just watched a lot of reviews. But then you've got extra, looks like you've got 1 extra dice, which match the colors from the base game. And then you've got, I don't know, it looks like a first player token, but I'm not sure. We'll have to check that out. But nice little chunky wooden piece here. Maybe some stat trackers. Transparent, translucent blue. And then 2 more dice colored options and 2 more solo coins that have been popped out. But these are pretty too. These are translucent, clear, orange and white, or clear, if you whatever you want to call that. So I'm interested to see. These look a little bit smaller too. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but 2 more dice options, and then looks like a score pad. Yeah, so this is something that even the base game didn't have in it, was a score pad here. But got one in the Monsters and Minions, and then also some more Ziploc bags, and that is it. And then of course more coins that came with the, like I said, I'm sorry I don't know what the coins are for, but that's also included, more coins. That's it. That's Role Player, and with the base game Role Player and the Monsters and Minions expansion unboxing. My very first unboxing video. So I really like the production quality of everything in these 2 boxes. And this is not some paid video. This is me basically just wanting to do something I've never done before, and thought I'd have a little fun with it and show you guys the 2 newest games of my collection. If you enjoyed this video, if this is posted, I don't even know where this is going to go yet. X or YouTube, whatever. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. If I get a few followers, maybe I'll continue to do this kind of stuff in the future. So come back by and check me out again later on down the road and see if I've got some new content out there. If you like what you saw. If not, that's okay too. But I'm impressed with the content in these 2 boxes, and that's all I'm going to say for now about that. And then later on, I'll probably do another video about a review. So thanks for watching, and I'm Taylor. Game Night. Subject to change. Thank you.